My name is Leanna Douglas. Everyone knows me as Hope Still Stands. I am a women's advocate, a public speaker, a published model, and I use my story when it comes to reproductive health issues and infertility to inspire others to never give up hope. I am a proud mommy of two miracles after 16 years of infertility, and I've been married for over 20 years to the love of my life, Tim. And I'm just grateful to be able to use my platform and my story to help others. Yeah, mentally and emotionally, fibroids and the other reproductive health issues that I was diagnosed with, I was overwhelmed. I had points of low self-esteem. I, after going through so many years of infertility, finally having my two blessings, my two miracles, 16 years of infertility. So after 16 years of pain, I went through 16 years of infertility. And my daughters are 9 years apart. After having our children, I was like, I want a hysterectomy. I'm done. I don't want to deal with this pain. I've been going through this pain for 30 years. I'm tired. And there was a doctor, a black female doctor, said to me, you don't have to have a hysterectomy. We have a robotic laparoscopic myomectomy that for your particular situation, that will work for you. I had no idea. Had no idea. I thought hysterectomy. That's always been, I didn't know about UFE. I didn't know about all these other things, that there's options out there. But a lot of us are walking around not knowing that there are options. Changing your health, change your diet, that will help. But that wasn't offered to me. I'm so grateful now there's platforms like the White Dress Project that we are talking about this now. When I was in my 20s, I didn't know anyone. So that she gave me an option, and I backed that up. I only had my daughter at that point, my oldest daughter. I'm telling you, I had the robotic laparoscopic myomectomy to remove those fibroids and a hysteroscopy at the same time to open up my two cervixes. 6 months later, I had my baby girl, Anaya. I got pregnant with my baby girl, Anaya. There's options. Can you imagine if I would have had a hysterectomy? My daughter, Anaya, would not be here. If I would have just said, I give up. But the doctor, she said, no, there's options. If you want a hysterectomy, okay, but talk about it, think about it. This is what it is. This is what your recovery is going to be like. 6 months later, I was pregnant again after another 8 years of infertility. That's why I share my story, because we need to know there's options. We need to know that we are enough. We need to know that we can advocate for ourselves, and we should never give up on ourselves and allow others to love on us. Because I was pushing my husband away, move on, marry somebody else. I told him to marry somebody else. No. He stayed there. And we've been married 21 years. To love on yourself, that is major to me. To tell other people, love you every stage of your journey. Love on you. Too many stories as of late in these last couple of years of Black women dying after childbirth. Black women dying because, they had cervical cancer or fibroids or whatever the situation was, and the doctors did not listen to them. They minimized their pain. It needs to stop. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. It needs to stop for our sisters and for our brothers, the husbands, the brothers, the fathers that lost their loved one because the doctors did not listen to them. It needs to stop. We need to do everything that we can to raise our voices, not just for ourselves, but for the sisters standing beside us. Our voices matter. In this whole scheme of things, our voices matter, because I don't want to see another sister dying. I don't want to see another husband crying because his wife died, or a sister crying because her fellow sister passed away. It needs to stop. So we need to do everything that we can, like the White Dress Project. We need to do everything that we can to advocate, to speak up, and to ensure that not one more sister dies without their voice being heard.